Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Dragon Lucifer is back again with another series here with the Ark Survival Evolve video game. We are going to be doing the Elemental Ark. We are out here on the center. I did grab a few levels when testing and kind of just saved a few herbivores. I got a couple of predators, nothing really major, just some basic working dinos to kind of get us set up here. We are basically setting right here on the beginning part of the center, right here on the easy spawn out here on the island. That being said, this is an insane mod. So each of the dinosaurs now has basically elemental setups. We got water, air, fire, light, nature. We got giant dinos sitting around here. We do have a Carno running around, but that was kind of an accidental tame. I was actually running for my life. There's an alpha raptor sitting over here just off the other side of our base. So just a rough little setup here. I'm getting started, but yeah. Grabbed a little wyvern here. Got our Thanksgiving stuff going. Let that stuff sit in here, but you can tell we just got a few dinos. Got some ankles and stuff. Now these are cool because these dinos, we're here by the anklo for a second, they make crystallized stuff. So if we have crystal and their essence, we can actually make crystallized stuff, which is pretty awesome. Do have a couple of storage boxes. I got a canoe for moving around the islands a little bit. Really haven't got that far yet. Honestly, this island terrifies me, so going out over into any other part of the center is going to be frightening. That being said, if you can tell by the map, I haven't explored a lot of the center. We got some gaps, so we are sitting kind of in an interesting spot, but there's a lot more to look at. So we're going to get started with this series. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. We'll be picking up a few things here and there. We do have our awesome spyglass. I did go ahead, like some of the stuff I was like for, like crystal and whatnot. As far as the overlay, I'm gonna work on that. I haven't figured out what's going on with that yet, but I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to edit the location of the spyglass, because right now we can see kind of what's going on, but with the overlay for Gamecaster to get my chats back up on the screen where I can see them, since we've been having some pretty good luck with the Ark Series and actual conversations, it puts the FPS meter in. I'd love to get rid of it, but it's not letting me do it. So, anyways, like I said, I got a couple of things here. I got a Maywing. I ended up taming Raptor, a couple other dinos, so definitely going to be taking a look all the way through this mod. We did kind of look at it a little bit when we were playing with Pugnacia. Honestly, Pugnacia, I've beaten it so many times. We already were pretty much at the end game by that last episode. We didn't have much more we could do. Other than getting each one of the tames, which we already had the sacrifices. Oh, hi Dan. How you doing? We were pretty much done with that. So we're doing the Elemental mod. Sorry, no public servers, single player only for now. I want to build a bit of a community with my players and get to know them before I start putting servers up. I hope you understand. It's just fair for everybody. Seen a lot of YouTubers get burned on that one, and I'm not about to make that mistake. So, anyways, we'll go through stuff and basically try and figure out this stuff, figure out these eggs that apparently we have access to. These look fun. I was actually looking at a lot of these, and these are going to be interesting. So, relying a lot on alphas, some elements I've never seen before in some of these, so. Alright, no problem, Dan. More than welcome to watch, check out what we got going on. Like I said, I'm just kind of getting started here. I am a little bit up on the levels. See, our Maywing's been working overtime with the eggs because I got my settings set a certain way. But we're going to do some exploring, kind of see what's going on with everything. Try to deal with this raptor. Yeah, this one's going to be rough. I don't want to go pick a fight with that alpha, but I might have to. So right now we're just kind of going to go take a look around. Actually, I think since I just hit that out, I hit the raptor at that many levels, I'm going to forego the raptor and think best escape route. Let's go with the Maywing. I think it's going to be our best bet, just because it can run away. It's not going to be very fast, but still pretty quick. We'll get some levels into him, of course. Now, like I said, we had that Alpha Raptors like right over the hill over here. I ran into him. I was actually hunting for the raptor we have, and seeing this beauty sitting over here, I thought to myself, oh, that's a great raptor. And then I read my spyglass, and it's like, Alpha Raptor, not tameable. Warning. Had some issues. Ah, hey, Jules. So, our Maywing's a little stronger, so we'll go ahead and brave the island corners. I don't know if how much damage she's going to be able to do, but we'll go and give it a shot. Test it out on the Diplo. Oh, that is not good. That Alpha can hit really hard. We're only doing about 2,000 damage. I gotta watch those turkeys from the Thanksgiving event, too. Those things are not good. Yeah, so that Alpha Raptor is gonna be a problem. Like I said, the Maywing with the egg laying, I'm not sure how that's going to work. There's a Nature Raptor over here at level 72, but even he's not that strong. So, a couple of things that we basically installed here. We are working with the Dino Storage Mod. So, one of the things that we can do is actually make a paintball gun and some crystals that will allow us to store our dinos in balls right here, the soul traps. So I've been kind of prepping for this, getting the cementing paste and stuff together. I do have to get the polymer, but I haven't run across anything that has polymer yet. There's so many crazy things on this island. Polymer is not something I've seen yet. So, we have a bit of a fire burn on this one, so we can do a little bit of damage with it, but not too terribly much. This is kind of the front face of the island. We're on the backside, so. Also trying to play with a creature I've never played with before, too. The Maywings are... as far as alphas go, with this mod, it's possible to download alpha taming mods, but I'm not going to be doing that, Jules. I am going to rely on finding alpha eggs. Seeing if I can't get them that way. We can't get some imprints on some alpha eggs. I'm going to rely on the egg finding. Our Tranqs are definitely nowhere near strong enough to be able to deal with that. So I'm just going to casually avoid it. The regular Jerboa, or is that a... Yeah. So we're on the lookout right now for Jerboas and light pets that are tameable and elemental. We need those for some new crafts and stuff in this. There's some luminescent crystals that we need, and we have to get them from light pets and jerboas that are tameable to get their essences. Oh, this thing is just getting on my nerves with the constant egg laying. I download all my mods through the Steam Workshop. If you guys are playing on console or anything, you're kind of stuck with whatever Ark gives you. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Can't really do much about it, but yeah, I just go to the Steam Workshop and then just subscribe to the mods and then let them install. I am trying to keep this quite a bit lighter than the last mod pack with the Pugnacia series. Jules knows all about that, Dan. But it got to the point where it was taking about 45 minutes to actually load into the actual the game. It was bad. I've seen it get to like 4. Oh, good job. I've done that before, but it's no fun. And itchy? Yeah. So, as far as this thing is, I'm done with it. I'm done having fun with that thing. I will take anything else. So, now the nice thing is we actually don't need the gun to get soul traps. That's just probably all the soul traps are going to need for the game. To be honest with you, he has a lot of creatures in this game, but I don't know if we're going to need more than 100. So, I'll craft these up real quick. And I'll show you how these work. So there's a couple ways. Either they work a lot like the cryopods do, or with the gun it gives you an option to actually, you know, point and click your way through it. Yeah, it's the polymer. It's not the cementing paste, it's just for whatever reason with the element mod, my inventory pull for S Plus isn't really working real well with it, so that's why it's freaking out on the cementing paste. But basically, I'll take one of these soul traps. It makes 200 of them. Put it down here in 7, I guess. That works. So, we should be able to come over here. That annoying ass Maywing. Probably one of my strongest dinos, but grab the Carno here. And we'll give it a thing. And now we got a Carno in our pocket. So, if we go back into our inventory, we bring up the Carno here. We'll put him up here in our inventory. So now we're carrying around a Carno. And the Soul Trap version 2 actually does really well because it gives you what the source is, age, torpidity, you know, where you tamed it at, where it was wild, you know, what tribe it's for, what its status values are. And these things are going to, like, a lot of these will actually continue to do stuff like breed and everything else inside of the little balls. So once we get the storage unit, we can actually do a little bit more with that. But that's just, I don't know, it's kind of a cool little thing to be able to have, you know, a dinosaur in your pocket. And that's why I like the soul traps. I actually usually run them down here in stack 7 anyways. And then if we need something, we can go ahead and, you know, throw it. But otherwise, we can just basically keep it where it's at. Alright, so I need to do some damage here. Oh, he had raw prime meat on him. That's interesting. And a bunch of crystallized lightning, too. I didn't even see him do that. Okay. So he must have had some crystal or something on him for the crystallized lightning when we pulled him. So, the rest of that stuff's probably pretty worthless right now. I don't want to mess with it. The eggs are a thing. Let's get our Ankylo out of the way. He's getting in the way. One of the first things I did, too, was set up the food. That way we could deal with the fact that we didn't need to worry about feeding the dinosaurs. They're pretty well taken care of. I do want to down that alpha just because I want the experience points because of the Thanksgiving event, but for right now I think we're good. We'll go ahead and make the prime meat because it'll be better steaks for us. We'll grab that. Let's see. Anything else we need to grab before we leave? Narcotics is probably fine. Okay, well, leave that where it's at. I would like to get some more arrows. Some more Tranq Arrows. So we'll have to figure that out. But these are elemental Tranq Arrows, so they're part of the mod. Definitely a little bit different creature than what the standard Tranq Arrows are. What's going to be overall fast and probably pretty powerful. Stego's pretty weak. Actually, I think the Gallimimus is pretty good. I think the Gallimimus out. See if it'll... It's not going to harvest this, but it should at least kill it. Yeah. We're going to get a few kills in here. I want that Raptor. I want to take down that Raptor if it kills me. I need to get this thing up high enough to be able to do that. Still got quite a bit of variance. Freaking Maywings in their level out there. And of course the center is perpetual thunderstorms, guys. It's kind of the way it is. I actually prefer it when it's, you know, thunderstorm and it's not daylight, because the daylight you're constantly dying of heat exhaustion. Huh. Get some more Mara berries. Okay, so we must have picked up stuff that threw our weight off. That's why we slowed down. We don't need any of that. We've got plenty of wood and thatch the way it is. But at 42,000, I don't know. Is that enough to take out the Raptor? I mean, he's right here. Really want that alpha. Yes. Nice. Okay, let's grab our elemental pickaxe, because it's the only elemental weapon I have. Want to see if there's any essences that comes off these alphas. It doesn't look like it. Is that another alpha? No, that was just a regular Raptor. Weird. Right, we got some more prime meat, that's for sure. Sure, that shot our level up pretty high. Yeah, it did. That's why I wanted that alpha so bad. Yeah, I haven't seen any RGs yet. That's the problem. Only thing I've seen is Pteranodons, and I'm sure there's RG somewhere, but taking out that alpha's kind of been my main goal. As long as that thing's on the island, we got problems. So we managed to take that one down, which that's a good thing. There's actually some really nice places up here with a lot of metal on this island for a base, but I actually want to move into the inner islands. I know there's some caves, and we can put some gates up. We don't have to do a lot of base building, and we can actually build inside platforms. So that's kind of my plan for this one, is to kind of build a cave base. At least for the starters here. Lots of metal, lots of crystal here. It's really hard to leave. There's not much we don't have. Unfortunately, the tech dinos in this area don't give polymer. Oh, there's an Archie. I don't know if I can knock it out. It's a storm Archie. Or a stone one, let's see. 4,000 torpor. Yeah, I don't know. That's going to be rough. I mean, I can shoot it from the back of the Golimus, which is nice. Wow, right in the face. Oh, I missed. I'm gonna back myself off this cliff. The other thing is I gotta worry about killing it too. Oh, come on. I can stick it with the poison pike I've got, but it's not going to be very good. Arrows are definitely the better way to go. Crap. It's gonna get into a fight and get itself killed. Watch. We waste all those arrows on it. Ah! Dang it. Yep. One hit too many. Yep. That's kind of what happens. Went after the tame and just one hit too many. Happens a lot, actually. More than I like to admit. I actually don't think we have the ability to tame it right now, or to saddle it right now anyways. I've checked my levels. Alright, so, first things first, we need arrows. All these we can make. I apparently don't have any flint because it's all stashed away somewhere. Come on. How much flint did I need? Alright. Let's do 50. I don't think we need to do the full 100. If I could pull it individually, I would, but... yeah, we're pretty close. I think I can manage. Auto clicker, go! Alright. Alright, so I need nature essence to make the nature Tranq Arrows. Right? Or no, I need natural narcotics, which we gotta figure out how to make those, and then 5 nature essence to make the Tranq Arrow. I want to get the greater ones if we can manage it. I got the narcotics for it, I just gotta make the actual nature narcotics, which are not in the crafting bench. Alchemy table, maybe? Narcotics and... yeah, 114 arrows, huh? So I think our nature essence is over here. Should be able to grab a stack. Yeah, stack will work. Nice thing about this mod is with the levels of settings that I have, it makes some of this early crafting stuff a lot better and easier to deal with. Apparently I can only make 50 out of that. That means I probably need more nature essence, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like 20 apiece. Okay. Easy enough to solve. Just turn around. $4,000 ought to be enough, and then we'll make those super powerful Tranq Arrows, and that'll help make life easier. Wow, apparently it's only good for another few hundred. Okay. Yeah, with these arrows, we don't have to worry about the killing the freaking dino before we trank it, too. I ought to burn through pretty much all my Tranq Arrows, I think. We'll see for sure, but I think it's going to burn through all of them, and then we can just have some natural narcotic over here in the corner. Oh, it ought to be fun. Yeah, there we go. So you still have some narcotic and some nature's essence to deal with that we can throw back over here. Alright. Now I think we should be able to go on do some taming. Jump in our Golimus that's somehow carrying around a Carnosaur in its pocket. Yeah, I still have that Carno. Oh, I managed to get a Rex bone helmet. Alpha Raptor crawl, which is good. I'm gonna change out that crossbow, though, because we got an Ascendant one. A Journeyman bow, too, but I think the Ascendant crossbow is actually stronger. Yeah, it's 228. The bow's only 123, so we don't need those. Don't need the boots. The bow's kind of out of the way. Don't need it. Drop that, and that has no ammo in it, right? So drop that. Now, as far as us, it's more fortitude here. A little more movement speed, a little more melee damage. I do want to up my health up to 2,000, just because these dinos hurt. Get our oxygen up some more. There's reasons for that. We're on an island that's we're on a freaking map that's pretty much all water, so. And one more melee, one more into that. That's going to bring us up to 53, which I think is enough for us to saddle up our Carno. The nice thing about the auto engrams mod is I don't have to allocate points. I just have to worry about the fact that it's, allocated. Can't make a Pteranodon saddle, so we could tame a flyer and get off this island, but there's not really anywhere I want to go yet. Yeah, I can do the Carno. That's good. Megalodon. It's not quite as good. We can actually make polymer now, which is good. Which is what? Cementing paste and obsidian. And I think I can make the obsidian. So I think for now we're gonna craft. We're doing a little crafting. I want to make the obsidian that we need. See this essence vibarium here? This is what we're looking at. Your bow has enlarged glow pads to automatically generate essence and luminescent essence. So this is why we're looking for glow pads. Because we need the luminescent essence for certain items. I know, it's such a weird thing to say. I got a boatload of element dust, but I don't know how to make element yet, so that's the thing. It's gonna probably be in the alchemy table where the obsidian is. Obsidian, yes. Okay. Can I pull? I can. Okay, so let's pull 100. Make all of our obsidian that we need. And it will stay in here because the polymer engram's right there. Or one of them is. And I think we can make the other one in the smithy? Or the fabricator, I don't know which. Parasaur's gonna get in the way. S+, it's kind of weird where these things are. Should look at a crafting bench, because it's probably got better stuff. Polymer is not in here, so that sucks. think that means we need to make a fabricator, right? Probably. What am I missing? Cementing paste and spark powder. I actually have those things. That's not that big a deal. We can pull those. Yeah, that's a very big water Brontosaurus sitting down there. So that's a very large elemental dinosaur. Let's grab the cementing paste and spark powder out of here, and we'll see if we can't make ourselves up a fab. Might have to go kill that freaking Bronto if it doesn't decide to leave us alone. So I didn't want to create a fabricator yet, just because the fact that I really did not plan on this being any kind of permanent base, but I guess for now I did prep for it, so cementing paste and obsidian. What are we making the obsidian? Alchemy table? Yeah. So we'll make as much polymer as we can. I do have in here boatload of gasoline. Don't worry about that. We got gas. This. Try 40. Fine. How about 39? Can you do that? I don't think I need that much, but I really want our soul trap gun. That way when we do decide to move, we can actually, you know, pack up all of our gear and go. We're going to need something that can carry a boatload of weight, too. Soga. Essence remover. Huh. Engram essence remover. Used for... What? That makes no sense. Whatever. I don't know what that stuff is, but... See if we can make one of these guns. Soul gun. Nice. Alright. A lot of this other stuff I'm not too worried about at the moment. Turn that off for now. And I'm going to replace our soul traps with our soul gun. So the way this thing works is it's basically like a paintball gun. So if we want to get rid of the Diplosaur, we shoot it and it goes away. Now it's stored in our inventory right here. So yeah, if we have troublesome dinos or dinos that we just don't want to deal with for a while because they're annoying, we can just boop. Grab the essences, I guess. And probably the raw meat. I don't think we need anything else. We'll throw the raw meat over here. We're only feeding one carnivore right now. The rest of them are in stasis, basically. So these act a lot like cryopods with our Tipman 98 custom gun. So we can select ball and whoop. Hey, Carnosaur. Right. So there is some different stuff, admin mode, stuff like that. So I do want to saddle our Carno. Just because one of the biggest things with this mod I see being an issue is we're going to need to have Predator. I'm going to get away with herbivores. At least not for a while. Okay, let's get him some melee damage, some movement speed, all that fun stuff. Get him healing. So this is interesting. He actually has... his battle wounds are actually real similar to what you'd see like for the air. Now, a couple of cool things I've seen. Hi, Staggy. So, the Stegosaurus got a really cool thing. His plates move. So I'm hitting the C button, and I'm actually putting him in different battle modes, basically. So, yeah, there's some really cool stuff going on in this mod. It's actually kind of crazy. Hello, Dodo. I think our alpha kill got us about half our experience we need. So, we have a Phiomia saddle we're carrying around, which we don't need to be carrying around, to be honest with you. Kind of like the Alpha Raptor Claw. It's just one of those things that we have on us. So we don't need it. It's kind of like the 9 tons of hide. It's kind of dumb. I did want to put these stairs down. There. That's fine. Jumping up into the base is just getting on my nerves. Get rid of that. Just in case our hunger is going a little sideways, we've got our Maywing egg to save the day, right? Alright, so our Carno is going to be hurting for a while. Quite a long while. I don't know if we can force feed it anything. I got some prime meat. I might be able to get some prime. I'll just try and run this thing's stamina down, see if I can't get it to eat. It's pretty fast. I'll give it that. I don't want it carrying any meat if I can avoid it. Alright, let's go hunting. Want to try out these new Tranq Arrows and see if we can find an RG or something to knock down. Not you, turkey. I got plenty of turkey stuff. Compies, really? No. There's bugs on this island. There's compies up here. Last time I was up here, there was raptors. Yeah, it's nice. We got metal and crystal right up here at the top of the hill, which is awesome. That's why it's really hard to leave this island, because there is so much metal and everything. It's a great starter island. I love the center for this. Give you everything you need to get overpowered very quickly. It did not want what I had in my last inventory slot. Now it's throwing poo at me. Oh god. Yeah, my health just went sideways. Ooh. That was not good. Now this doesn't even seem fair. Pteranodons are not strong. 300 health, 500 health. They're not going to do us any good at all. The only thing is we can make a saddle for it, which I guess that's good. Might need the taxi. $200 health? I'm afraid to even hit that thing. Hit that thing with his crossbow, it might explode. A lot of these glow tails around here. They're not large glow pets, but they are glow pets. They just want stuff like plant species Z seeds and ornamental kibble. They don't have any seeds. They're not large glow pets either, which is the other thing that sucks. Oh boy. Hi. I found the RG. It's fighting a T-Rex. That Rex is actually pretty weak. However, our Tranqs are not that strong. Great at compies. It's pretty bad. The RG is actually harder to tame than the Rex. But it really seems to be... Oh, God. No? Go to sleep. Didn't want to tame a Rex this soon, but if you're going to make me stick arrows in you... Well, there you go. I don't want to tame that soon. Really wanted the flyer first, but I guess we're getting, we're moving forward here, guys. Wouldn't recommend that. Go to sleep. Oh. Oh, you filthy. Ugh.
Deep breaths.
That happened. Should have put you in a ball to begin with. Alright, back to the hunt. Had the RG, I was just dumb and left the Rex out. It was my fault. I messed up. Should have never trusted the freaking Rex not to attack the RG after I tranked it. I also didn't expect to tame the Rex. It was just kind of one of those things that happened. But we took the Alpha and the Rex off the island, so... As far as big predators go, we're doing pretty good. Is that a fertilized egg? No. Still looking for eggs. We can find eggs, we can tame some crazy dinos. Oh. It's a fairly weak RG. Might be able to do something with that one. At least you can put it to sleep pretty fast. If I can hit it. Hi. Right to the face. Oh no, you're going to sleep. God, I love this gun. Yeah, I don't know where you think you're going. You're mine too, because I need a taxi cab. Oh dear God, we're starving. Quick, we gotta eat 20 steaks. You've gotten on my nerves, Parasaur.
Okay. Um,
Booty.
um,
Can't imagine it's gonna taste very good, but Rock Drake, Rock Golem, Magmanar, and Snow Owl. Oh, cool. We learned some new saddles. Fortunately, not any that aren't level locked. Which sucks, but whatever. Oh boy, that's better. I continually forget every time I play this game I need to put on my glasses. A lot of colors, and with the blue lightning and everything blasting, it's just traditionally a pain in the neck. So, give me just a second to let my eyes readjust, and then I should have everything back settled. And I'm killing that Bronto. Normally I just tame it, but yeah, I think that Bronto's gonna go. Actually, let's see what it's gonna take to tame it first. It says it'll eat Mejo berries. I don't know why it's not giving me the hitbox for it. It's not hungry? I don't know. Or it's a lie. Yeah, I think it's a lie. Alright, that thing stomped around our yard for too long. Come here, Carno. I know you're hurt. You ought to be able to take this Bronto out. Gotten on my nerves. Oh my lord. Okay, so we can give a shout out to our Bronto here. Freaking Bronto Slayer. Look at this thing. Crystallized water? No problem. Water essence? Done. Nice. Alright. So we got about 200,000 damage on this thing. So yeah, our Carno is pretty much a beast. Which that's kind of why we tamed the Carno. The Rex isn't much better, but at least the Rex will stay in his bubble for a while, because we're not going to use him for a while. We're using the dinos we started with if we can. The Carno, the Raptor, the Gallimimus, because that thing is a beast too. Alright. Hey, Jules. Huh. So we can't pull that stuff. So with this mod, we can't pull stuff from the dinos, so I'm going to have to go pull it off the Carno. Ugh. Tragedy. Really is. Oh well. So we got the T button for, right? Hey, no worries about it, man. Everybody's got to help their mom. Do it. I do it more than anybody, trust me. Are you kidding me? Hi. Wow. That just happened. Wow, so apparently these talons are actually made with Tyrannosaurus arms, so we're going to have to kill a lot of T-Rexes. We need a better piece of armor for our body. I don't really like using chitin, but for right now it'll work. But right now we're shirtless, and that's almost worse than not having the Thanksgiving shirt skin on, you know? There, now we can toss this stuff. I don't have a Dodo Rex yet. We could actually craft some pretty scary creatures here. So, I'm not sure what we're going to have when it's all said and done. I've been reading some of the descriptions here, and yeah, some of them are kind of frightening. An air mosasaur? I don't know what that is. Megalodons. So apparently there's supposed to be like 5 dragons in this one, I think. I have no idea if there's a Dodo Rex or not, but we'll find one. I'm sure. Thorn Drake. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff in here. A Magma Drake. Oh wow, there's more. Yeah, there's at least 5. 6 dragons in this one. Spider Queen, 7 drakes. Ugh, spiders. Yeah, the eggs that we can craft once we get to that point And the golems. Oh yeah, this is insane. That's why I decided this was going to be its own series, and we were going to start a fresh series. Because yeah, I've never played this one before, and this thing's got some nutty stuff in it. We just got our little wyvern sitting over here, little pocket wyvern. All right, so Carno's still not doing well. The Raptor's doing okay, but he ain't very strong. I mean, I'm sure that'll change, but yeah, just 26,000 is barely enough to beat the Alpha Raptor. We gotta get him stronger. Plus, we need the levels because we gotta get an RG saddle. We finally got our RG to get ourselves off this island. Seriously, Tickle Fingers? Bye-bye. Okay, the Raptor should be pretty slow in the water, so... Not really any reason to go over here, except for 37 stone arrows and 16 Tranq Arrows. And apparently a blood extraction one. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't worry about it too much, because when you play with mods, there's not a lot of reason to go into the caves. I mean, we'll still go into them if we have to, but for the most part, there's not too many creatures down in the caves that we're actually going to need to deal with. There's a blood extracting syringe, too. You never know. We might actually find a reason to use that. We get a blood stalker, and then we can... you know, go from there. I have no idea what all the dinos in this mod are. Well, that's the furthest we've been off the island. Towards the mainland. Oh, yeah. I had tamed Titans at one point in time. Honestly, in like this specific playthrough, I think we're going to have a lot of golems, which will be probably bigger and badder than Titans, but I'm not entirely sure what it's all going to play out as. Ooh, tech. Delicious. I needed all those electronics. Yeah, I had I think an Ice Titan at one point that I had tamed. I don't remember what mod that was in. That was a good one, though. I enjoyed that one. Wily. Oh, what can we make? GPS, pretty lame. Spray painter, not really something I want to deal with right now. Bunk beds. Yeah, I can make those other places. Oh yeah, there's a zip line thing. That you can use with Grappling hooks. Poison grenades suck. I know Dino Overhaul X has these as a the poison grenades as an option for dinos, which is just unbelievably broken. I actually think it might be that time to get a terminal. I didn't want to get one this early, but I think it's necessary. What? Oh, don't tell me I can't place a terminal. Okay, thank God. Alright, so Parasaur, the RG, the Rex, they're currently not going to make much sense. Yeah, the Diplo's kind of pointless. I'm going to make a saddle for the Pteranodon and probably see about... Well, he's got 177% movement speed already, so he should be pretty quick. Make a saddle for the Pteranodon and see about getting off the island for a little bit. Hate the admin mode, it's so dumb. Take the predators, I'll leave these two here. They're probably fine. They can guard the base. Now I'm not going to use stamina for the first flight. We're just going to kind of take a quick tour. You know, the center in the rain, which is pretty much all the time. And go up someplace where we can get struck by lightning. I've actually built that on these like small islands too. It comes in handy for little pocket bases. The center kind of needs them. I do need to make a teleporter remote. Yeah. I do need to make an awesome teleporter and a teleporter remote for this, because the center is definitely a place where you're going to want a teleporter. But I think all the dino spawns in the world are currently spawned around that island because I've spent so much time on that island, so we need to kind of fly around a little bit. See what else we can find. These are vanilla pteranodons, so they're not going to fly very fast. The nice thing about the center is a lot of ruins on it, so you know we could actually set up a small base even in here and be fairly safe. Kind of wall these areas off and keep the dino spawns down, put some glass or something up and those doors, block that area off. Be kind of cool. Whoa. Okay, that lightning was like right in our face. Get him, my miss. Yeah. I think part of the problem is right now I'm keeping it locked down until I actually know the people I'm playing with. I'm not starting group servers with unknowns and then having people, you know, be mean to other players or anything like that. The last thing I want is to have somebody's feelings hurt for no reason. That upsets a lot of people because they're like, well, we want to play with you. And it's like, yeah, but I don't know you. Stupid. Look at who this trike is. What is this thing doing? Cliff jumping? Jules, are you seeing where this trike is? He's up on top of this mountain. First off, how to get up here. Second off, he has a friend. They doing cliff diving? I mean, they live in like this little space. This makes no sense. Now down here, yeah, right? By all the nasty weathered spinos and everything else down here. There's this area that is kind of a cave area. It's actually where like Riot and all the other Ark YouTubers, so when they play the center, they always set up base camp over here. It actually makes perfect sense. It's a great spot. Central Island location. Easy to get to everything. Fairly well protected from spawns. So, thinking about setting up in these ruins kind of like they do. Do you see... Okay, it's a fire Diplo. There's so many things that glow in this one. It's not just the alphas. It's like half of the elementals actually glow in the dark. It's weird. Oh, nighttime. Thankfully it'll only be a few seconds, so it'll be daylight again. But yeah, I mean, I think we set up in here. We'll close off the bottom area by the beach. Gonna wall that up. The same thing over here. Have all this space down here that we can store dinos and whatnot. We'll just kind of wall up the ruins where we need to. We'll come all the way down this side and... Yeah, the biggest problem is going to be the foundations. But I like this spot. It's got a lot of pre-made rooms so we can actually set up, you know, varying different areas, and small enough for most of the flyers to get up in here, but we could, like, I don't know, set up a flyer base up here, or just the flyers kind of sit up here, and then we could just launch out of here. I think it'd be pretty cool. I like this spot. So, if that's the case... I need my current latitude. Perfect. I forgot I have the GPS on my spyglass. So, I want to make that the main base. Definitely for sure. Let this thing rest for a second, and then we'll head out of here. Oh, now we can fly fast. The Pteranodon's not broken now. So this actually is really good all the way around because right over here is where the swamp is, which is going to be our big nasty area, like spiders and brood mothers and dodorexes and anything else that's going to spawn is probably going to spawn over here. But I am really done. Yeah, this place down here, it's insane. There's Sarcos down there. This map actually spawned really nicely for this mod. Everything's spread out. It didn't get all clustered. That was one thing at Crystal Isles that was bothering me. Is everything was pretty much clustered in one spot. And it drove me nuts. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty close to this area, which is usually full of horrible nightmares. The snow's that way. We're pretty much straight in line with the blue obelisk, so if we ever get lost in the map, we can pretty much just point ourselves towards that or look at our map. I think it'll come out good. Be a good spot all the way around. Yeah, this flight's gonna be so slow. What is with the glowing on the mountain over here? Just the sun? It's gotta be just the sun. It's a weird lighting effect, you know? Yeah, dodos are nice. I did a lot of dodos and kind of that first little Pugnacia freaking run. We had all those farmed over there. But I'll probably have a few in a chicken coop or something to kind of harvest eggs from once we get things settled down. Fire. Yeah, it is a fire anklo. Huh. I think the moss chops killed the Spino. Just pressing and disturbing at the same time. Now, if you notice, our difficulty levels and everything are quite a bit more turned down and reserved from Pugnacia, where everything was like 840. Stuff around here is more vanilla. I think our main keys are going to be Yeah, right? Our characters that we create, I think, are going to be our main things. We do have some 100 plus, but not a whole heck of a lot. Oh no, that lightning anklo just put that raptor down. No questions asked. That anklo just took that raptor. Alright, so definitely the only thing I can see is, depending on where we're at, might have to bump the difficulty up just a little bit. Yeah, I've already tamed one. I got a stone one. I'm just waiting on a saddle. So, as soon as I have a saddle, I'll have that one up and running. It's one of those creatures I've already taken care of. I just have to get a saddle for it, but we didn't have the level yet. Yeah, that stamina is not going to work for me. Yeah, right? Ooh, Technicolor. Yeah, the RG is one of the ones we actually stuck in the terminal over there for safekeeping so it didn't get hurt. Yeah. What's just odd? That was a fun little lap. Gallimimus went for a run around the island over there. I mean, as long as he's eating, I don't care. Ah, cooked prime meat. I'll replace that with this. Keep the cooked meat on me. Potatoes. Unless I need prime. Alright there, guys. I started this one early. I am going to cut it off a little early. We got a good start. We got some more tames done today. Honestly, I didn't figure we'd be taming a Tyrannosaurus that early, but hey, it was level 24 and it was fairly simple. The center's doing some weird lighting effects right now, so it's starting to bother my eyes. That's kind of why I don't play on this map that often, but I thought, I could kind of adjust some of the stuff in the settings, but rather than sit here and wait for the sun to come up the rest of the way and get that weird glitching to stop over my back shoulder, I think I'm just going to go ahead and call it. Like, subscribes, comments, all that other fun stuff. Tell your friends' friends. You know how it goes. Anything to help the channels out, right? But we'll be back tomorrow with more of this. Maybe we'll get the teleporter up, get everything where we can actually start teleporting back and forth between the two locations now that we have the main base scouted out, and start building ourselves a base. Get ourselves some fabrication rooms, get those nice 8 or 9 foot walls to keep everything out. But that is kind of where we're at for tomorrow. kind of getting ourselves a little base operations. That way we can let the various creatures that we actually need to let out of the terminal. Some of them are going to stay locked up. The Rex, for one, is going to stay locked in there for a while. I just don't want to have that big super carnivore right away. It's kind of like going and taming a Spino right now. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Kind of defeats the purpose of playing on a mod and struggling a little bit. We're already way further ahead than I wanted to be, but, you know. It looks like we're going to have several hundred alphas and dragons and everything else to deal with, so I don't think we're as far ahead as anybody actually believes we are. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for coming out. From the center, I'm Dragon Lucifer, and I'll see you guys next time.